So you want to make a career change and you're hovering over your resignation letter, perhaps as you have done for a number of months, and you're crippled by the fear, unable to hand it in and take the final leap to making that change. You might be clear on what you want to do, you may have your plan, but handing in the notice and making that final decision is keeping you stuck in the status quo. That's what I'm writing about this week in my blog, so you can take a look at www.zoe-hawkins.com/fear. It's the third part of my career series where I've been exploring a number of different things that crop up when you're seeking at making a career change. This week in the blog, I'm exploring safety and security as one of the things that will keep you stuck. There are many things that we need in order to feel safe and secure, and the obvious one is the paycheck. But it's not actually the paycheck that really keeps us stuck. That's certainly a part of it, and it is a real factor for many people. But if you move beyond that, and you're resourceful people, so I'm sure you can work out how to plan an exit to keep you financially secure. Safety and security comes from familiarity, so it may be knowing the people, being accepted by your colleagues. It may be knowing that you are successful in that company. People know what to expect of you. It's not risky because you've been doing it for some time. You've earned your reputation and your credentials. If you take that away, it threatens your safety and security. And so that if left unexamined, those are actually the things that can keep you stuck from being able to move forward. So I explore some of that in the blog. I also look at the internal dialogue that we have with ourselves. So when you're about to make a big change, the internal dialogue that you have is going to throw up all sorts of questions. What if I'm not good enough? What if I'm not accepted? What if I'm not respected? What if I make this change and I don't really like it? What if it's not actually the answer to helping me to feel more fulfilled in work? You will have so much self-doubt that it can be really hard to push through that final hurdle and make the change. And again, that's a real factor. Left unexamined, it's going to keep you stuck where you are. I'm also going to be looking at your identity. If you've been climbing the corporate ladder and that has been your aspiration, perhaps since you left university, to just get a different job every few years, you're changing and moving forward, then it's going to be hard for you to leave that behind. I mean, who are you if you don't have a corporate ladder to climb? Perhaps you're looking to make quite a radical change. And if you don't have a position to move to every 2 to 3 years, how are you going to measure your success? Who are you in this new role? You know who you are in the current role. Maybe you're the best salesperson, or maybe you're the go-to person for planning and preparation. Who are you going to be in this new world? How can you step into that identity to be able to make yourself take that final hurdle and overcome that fear? So I explore a little bit of that. And obviously there's some practical strategies there too. So how do you actually move through that fear? So one of the things I talk about is naming that fear. So write them down. Once you see them, you'll look at them, and some of them will be absolutely absurd and you'll be able to move past them quickly. Others may need some caretaking, so some planning or preparation to be able to help you overcome it. But once you write them down, you get to examine them objectively and clearly and get to see what it is that's holding you back. And there's a couple of other strategies in there as well. So if this sounds like you, if you're someone who wants to make the change but just hasn't yet been able to hand in your resignation letter, take a look. www.zoe-hawkins.com/fear and let me know what you think. Thanks very much. Bye.